engine we adore is a really useful engine, you know. 'Cause the fat controller, he told him so. Now he's got a punchline to call his very own. He's the really useful engine we adore. He's the one. He's the number one. Thomas the Tank Engine. He's the really useful engine we adore.
Located on the eastern side of the island is the big station of Vickerstown, the last main line stop on the island of Sodor, before the line crosses over towards the Vickerstown Rolling Bridge, which leads over towards the mainland. Engines who came from the mainland often stop and arrive at this station. They stay in the shed for the night, and for the next day, they head straight home. One day at Vickerstown Station, Spencer was dropping off the Duke and Duchess of Boxford on the platform, until Gordon spoke up. "Hey Spencer, I got something really important I gotta tell you about." "What is it?" asked Spencer. "I heard that your brother Mallard is coming to Sodor for a visit." Spencer gasped. "Oh no, the Mallard?" "You got that right," chuckled Caitlin. "And look, here he comes now." Suddenly, a light blue engine with long side plates raced over the Vickerstown Rolling Bridge and stopped completely at the station. "Hello, Mallard. Delighted to see you again." "How you doing?" "I'm doing great, thank you, Caitlin. And Spencer, my little brother. It's so good to see you again." "Yes, it's good to see you again too, big brother." Spencer didn't like Mallard when he called him little brother. It made him feel embarrassed and ashamed. Gordon began to chuckle a little bit because he thought this was funny. "Anyways, how does it feel seeing each other again?" But Spencer was too embarrassed to reply. "It feels great, thank you for asking, Gordon," replied Mallard. "Now you'll excuse me. I better get going to get myself cleaned and polished for tomorrow to look my very best." And Mallard puffed away. That afternoon, Spencer was on his way towards Vickerstown Sheds for the night. But as he got there, Mallard was in his spot. "So you're the fastest engine in the world? How interesting." "Oh, hello, Spencer. We didn't see you coming over there." Spencer rolled his eyes. "Mallard, what are you doing in my spot?" "Your spot? You mean this is your spot here at Vickerstown Sheds? I have no idea. I sure do apologize, little brother. Anyways, I was just telling the other engines about me, of being the fastest engine in the world." "Wait, you two knew each other?" asked Dennis in surprise. "Yes, Dennis, we knew each other," replied Spencer. "I have no idea," exclaimed Dennis. "Me neither," agreed Neville. "But I can tell, though, because you two look like that you're the fastest engines in the world." Mallard chuckled. "Well, Neville, even though we are truly the same bases of engines, but I'm clearly more faster than my little brother Spencer. Am I right, Spencer?" Spencer groaned. "Ugh, you know what? I'm just gonna sleep somewhere else. Good night." And Spencer puffed away. "What's gotten to him?" asked Neville. Caitlin chuckled. "Oh, Spencer's only jealous. Back on the mainland, he's always like that when it comes to being around Mallard." "I heard, Dad," shouted Spencer from the other side. "And I'm not jealous." The next morning, Spencer was snoozing on the siding as Mallard puffed up and stopped next to him. And he blew his whistle loudly. "Gah, Mallard!" "Good morning, little brother. Are you ready?" I guess. To spend the day with you." Everywhere Mallard and Spencer went, other engines were excited to see Mallard. since he was the most fastest engine in the world, who also broke a random speed record, which made Spencer feel a bit envious. As Spencer and Mallard arrived at Knapford, many engines there were very excited to see them, but mostly Mallard. As they popped into the yard, making Spencer even more envious. The day pressed on as many engines were excited to see Mallard, which made Mallard very happy and proud. Spencer, on the other hand, was on the siding near the brown turntable, feeling very unhappy. "What's wrong, Spencer?" asked Murdoch. "Aren't you happy that your brother's on Sodor for the day?" "Looks like someone's jealous," chuckled Molly. "I'm not jealous," retorted Spencer. "Well, make that a little jealous. You know what? Actually, make that really jealous." "Then what's your problem, Spencer?" asked Donald. "You should be happy that your brother's here on Sodor for the day." "Aye," agreed Douglas. "What are you so unhappy about?" "Well, you see," and then Spencer told the other engines about Mallard. "Oh, Spencer," chuckled Donald. "You don't have to be jealous of Mallard. You should be proud." "Aye," agreed Douglas. "My brother is right. You should be proud and happy for him. Besides, he's your brother." "Yeah, besides, you two are the same kind of engine. You're both the fastest engines in the world." "Yes, but Mallard always gets more attention and more of the spotlight rather than me because he is more faster." Then Spencer came up with an idea. "Aha! I think I got it." "Got what?" "I'm gonna be doing a race against Mallard and me to see who's really the fastest engine in the world." "A race? But Spencer was already rolling away to tell Mallard. "I have a very bad feeling about this," whispered Molly to Murdoch. "I know," Murdoch replied. "Racing can be dangerous around the island, especially at high speed. Someone could get hurt or get into an accident." The next day, Spencer told Mallard about the race, and he agreed. The other engines heard about this as well, as Mallard puffed through the yard on his way towards Knapford Station. "Good luck, Mallard," whistled Oliver. Mallard smiled. "Thank you," he whistled back. Mallard soon arrived at Knapford Station where Spencer and Edward were waiting. "I wonder who's going to win," asked Henry quietly to Duck. "I'm not sure," replied Duck quietly. "But I bet it's going to be Mallard, that's for sure." "I heard that," shouted Spencer, and then Duck and Henry immediately fell silent. "Ahem," announced Edward very loudly. "The race will start here from Knapford all the way to Vickerstown. The engine who gets there first will be the winner. Are you two ready?" he asked to Mallard and Spencer. "Indeed we are, Edward," chuckled Spencer. "Now it's really time to show Mallard who is really the fastest and most popular engine in the world. Okay, ready, set, go!" And with that, Spencer and Mallard raced away. The engines at the brown turntable cheered as Mallard raced past them. All the engines except Molly and Murdoch, who were very concerned about what's going to happen. I'm winning, shouted Spencer happily as he took the lead. Spencer and Mallard raced around a bend and into Wellsworth Station. But as Spencer overtook Mallard to switch, then there was trouble. The points had been diverted onto the wrong track as Spencer was diverted towards Brendam Docks, and he crashed right into Hank. Luckily, no one was hurt, but the dock side was in a mess. "Spencer, watch where you're going," said Hank crossly. "Sorry, Hank. We were just racing, that's all. I didn't see you there." Then, Mallard puffed in to where the accent is. Spencer, are you alright? I'm fine, Mallard. Just a little battered, that's all. And also you caused a great big mess, added Cranky. And also trapped us in a siding here, finished Salty. And there's no way out because Hank's goods train is blocking our only way out. Don't worry, everyone, said Mallard. I'll go get help. As Mallard arrived back with the breakdown train to help clean up the mess, Murdoch puffed in. I knew it, he would say. I knew this was going to happen. Because racing around the island can be dangerous, especially for fast streamline engines. That afternoon, Spence was being repaired to Steamworks as Mallard puffed in to see him. How are you doing, Spencer? He asked. I'm doing fine, thank you, Mallard. And that race I thought of wasn't such a good idea. You see, I was feeling jealous because you were getting a lot of attention from the other engines because you're the fastest engine in the world and able to break a random speed record. But I know I shouldn't be jealous. I should be grateful because you're my brother after all. So, I'm sorry for causing all this mess and trouble. It's quite alright, Spencer. Apology accepted. I'm just glad that we are getting along just fine, and Spencer had to agree. The next day, all the engines came to say goodbye to Mallard as he puffed through Vickerstown sheds on his way towards the rolling bridge. Especially past Spencer, who whistled goodbye to him, causing Mallard to whistle goodbye back. And Spencer hopes that his brother Mallard will come to Sodor for a visit again anytime soon.